Namaste. Self-esteem is a very, very important thing for any human being because self-esteem gives him that confidence, gives him that faith on himself to achieve many things, to become a better human being also. But it's very easily said, it's not so easy to really feel it for everybody. There are some people who have the self-esteem, they have a very good feeling about themselves, they have a very good opinion about themselves, they have a very good picture about themselves in their mind, and they try and live according to that. That's how it should be. But it's not easy for everybody. There are so many people whose self-esteem is very low. I have seen many people in my counseling sessions. They may have problems, they talk about the problems, but the base of the problem is that they do not have a good self-esteem about themselves. So how do you improve this self-esteem? And this video is going to be about that. I will give you a few points. If you can internalize them and try and improve those points in your life, you will see a very good change happening within yourself. Okay? So the first and foremost point is respect yourself. This is something I always insist upon, because you need to respect yourself. That see, I am a person who is like 20 years old or 30 years old or 60 years old, whatever it is. You may be a male or a female, doesn't matter. You're a human being and you have lived on this earth for so many years. So you must have that pride that I am so many years old, I have a lot of experience. So every thought of mine, every word that I speak, there is a meaning. There is so much behind it. If you can look at yourself like that, as a person who has lived his life or her life, and a person who has accumulated certain experiences in life, and a person who's got a lot of inputs in life, and you can definitely respect yourself very well. So if you bring it to that state, then once you start respecting yourself, and instead of saying, who is going to respect me, who is going to listen to me, I am a nobody in this house, nobody listens to me. This may be the situation, and for somebody it is. But within yourself, if you start telling yourself, if you start standing straight and say, yes, I have good thoughts, I have enough experience, I can think rightly about many things. So these are things you can tell yourself and start respecting yourself. That is very, very important. Point number one. Point number two, have a self-discipline. And when I say self-discipline, it means the routine that you follow every day. Now, some people say, I do want to get up early in the morning. I want to do yoga. Then I want to, do exercise. I want to finish all my work on time. I want to do this. I want to do that. It's a long list of desire and intentions only. It is never put into action, and that doesn't help anybody. But you start doing it. If you want to get up early in the morning, get up. If you want to do exercise or yoga, do it. You want to do meditation, do it. And if you get up early one day and do your yoga and your meditation or walking or whatever is your wish, you finish that, you will feel so good about yourself. That is how the self-esteem builds up. So yes, I got up early today. I was able to do all this today, so I'm feeling very good about myself. And whatever work you wanted to finish within a particular time. So whatever other goals you have for yourself for that day, recall everything, keep everything clear in your mind, and have this discipline that I am like this. I will do this within this time, and I will complete this work within this time. Whatever you're doing, whether you're at home, whether you're working, whatever it may be, everyone has something to do during the day. So create a discipline which will make you feel good about yourself. That is very, very important. And the third point is, have certain norms for yourself. When I say this, what I mean is, you must have some good opinion about yourself that, see, I am a person, I do these things only this way. This is my way of doing things. It can be food, I eat this kind of food. I don't eat certain things. I am like this, I eat this. And whatever else you do, you have your way of doing things, your system of doing things. When you have some norms like that, these are the do's for me, these are the don'ts for me. I do all this, but I don't do all this. If you have some norms like that, it gives you that self-respect, which results in self-esteem too. So having certain norms is not wrong. It's not necessary that always you follow what somebody else is doing and you go according to what everybody is doing. I'm not saying go and quarrel with everybody or go and have tiffs with everybody. It's not like that. There are many times when we may compromise. That's okay. But you have your norms. That gives you that feeling of, okay, I'm a person who has certain norms. So it gives you that self-esteem again. So that is very important. Then the fourth point, be very careful and watchful about how you speak, the kind of words you use. That again makes a person feel good about himself or bad about himself. You know, when a person uses bad language, foul language, when they speak ill about others, it really doesn't make a person feel very good inside. Outside they may not agree. But when you use a lot of bad words, then do you think a person can feel pride about himself? He can't. There cannot be any pride or self-esteem when you behave like that. So words that you use, they speak a lot about the person. Always, you know, you would have come across this. Sometimes a person looks very decent, very good when he or she is simply sitting. But the moment they open their mouth and start talking, when the language is not good, then you lose that respect. So that is what happens when you have this habit of speaking good words. You improve your vocabulary and tender words, nice words, put things in a very nice way, articulate. Then you feel very proud about yourself, and that will improve your self-esteem. And this is something which is not impossible. Anybody can do it. And going one step further, I would also say, respect whichever language you speak. Try to speak that language properly. Because many times I come across people, whether it is any regional language, Tamil or Telugu or any regional language, you know, certain words should be pronounced in certain ways. But there are many people who don't bother about it. They just pronounce it in a very colloquial way. It's okay, nobody is going to say anything, but how you feel about yourself, it will reflect on everything that you do. Everything that you do helps you to improve your self-esteem. So when you speak a language properly, even if it's English, as much as you can, improve your vocabulary, pronounce words properly, and learn to speak well. And your mother tongue, your regional language, speak that language properly, learn to do that. So when you use the right words in the right place and make the proper sentences and speak, you will feel very good about yourself. So try that. And the fifth one is behave well. When I say this, what I mean is, when you are interacting with people, respect them. Treat them with a lot of respect. You see, when you do that, you feel very good. But when you do not respect people or you disrespect people and you behave in a very harsh manner, then you don't feel good inside. Then how can you respect yourself? So another thing is, when you respect people, as you interact with them, your body language, everything, you will find that the other people also will start respecting you. So make it your way of interacting with people. It's not about whether that person deserves that respect. It's not about that. It's not about what that person deserves. It's about what you deserve for yourself. You deserve to be a better person. You deserve to behave in a better way for that. So make sure that your behavior is always very good, something about which you can be proud of. And coming to the sixth point, now to be able to do all this, to speak good words, to behave well, to have more discipline in your life and have some norms in your life, to do all this, your mind has to be, first of all, clear and pure. That's very important. Your thoughts have to be pure. If you have a lot of negative thoughts, if you have a lot of negative emotions within you, then it's very difficult to think about your words, the words that you're speaking or how you're behaving with people. Everything becomes bad when inside you there are a lot of negative thoughts and emotions. So cleanse yourself. If it is some anger, think about it and say, okay, it is something which happened in the past. I'm not going to burden myself with this anger. Let me just let go. And the best way to get rid of all these negativities from within you, I always recommend meditation, because when you sit in meditation and introspect a little bit, you will understand how futile it is to hold on to anger or hatred or jealousy or any such emotion which actually makes you bitter inside. So get rid of all those emotions, make yourself free, and then you will find that you are able to focus on what you are doing, about yourself, about your own life, your discipline, how you talk, how you behave. All this will come only when you feel good inside. So purify yourself, that is very important. And the last but not the least, the seventh point is, have a good plan for every day. When you wake up in the morning, think about the day. What is important today? What am I going to do today? What are the things which I should complete today? Whether you're a working person, whether you're at home, whether you're a retired person, doesn't matter. Everyone has something to do in a day. But how you do it, within what time you do it, how much of it you complete by the evening, that is what makes you a little more satisfied with yourself. So have some routine to do. this I want to finish by this evening. And when in the morning you can sit and think about it, and in the night before you go to bed, just look back at your own day. And if you feel that you have completed everything that you wanted to do during that day, it gives you such a huge sense of satisfaction. A lot of dopamine released and you feel very happy, and self-esteem grows. So all these are small things which you need to remember and practice. Practice is what brings you the results. So once you start implementing these things in your life, it's not very difficult. Initially you may have to remember, no, I don't speak bad words, so I will not speak like this. So you have to pull yourself back sometimes. But very soon, within a few days or few weeks, you will find that that's how you become. Your personality itself changes and you start feeling good about yourself. So self-esteem is all about feeling good about who you are, what you do, and how you behave and things like that. In short, it's about your own personality, which can be molded. So whatever it is today, don't worry about it. Keep these points in mind, work on yourself and make yourself a better person. It's possible.